What's up, friends of the good mood? This is Manni and welcome to the ultimate Nemesis. But to be more precise, the ultimate Orkans, the Nemesis itself is the same, but with legendary pilot and with long-lasting skilled phase shift, so that between every shield pop-up we get the phase shift and then another shield, and we're basically in a cycle of infinity and invincibility. It's crazy. Not even Titans can do something. I can unload as much and often as I want, dropping even an entire Lucha Titans, no problem with this Nemesis Mark III right here, legendary pilot and the ultimate Orkan, which is really the ultimate boom for this setup. I haven't run the Nemesis in a long time because I never liked the idea of having only 2 medium weapons. That's also why I don't really enjoy playing a Rogatka anymore, even though I love the Rogatka with its jumps, but just 2 medium weapons just isn't doing it. But with the ultimate Orkans, it's actually like running 4 or 5 normal Orkans, because this is how much more powerful these Orkans are. Maybe even 6, like seriously, these things are like 200 or 300% better than the regular Orkans. Unbelievable, especially due to the fact that they recharge so quickly. And they even have 350 meters range, although the targeting of the weapon actually doesn't shoot 350 meters, which is a little awkward. But yeah, so this is basically the ultimate Nemesis for now. Maybe they will actually eventually remake also the Nemesis itself. But in all honesty, with that long-lasting phase shift, you have that shield ready all the time. And see, that Nether robot has 0 chance, man. I just absolutely ruined a Nether robot with the claw setup. And that is like one of the most powerful meta setups right now. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, the later part of this video features the highlight of it, the free-for-all match where I get 20 kills and dominate everything, including Titans, with this ultimate Orkan Nemesis. So stay tuned for it and make sure to watch that second part. And also, if you like the content, ladies and gentlemen, please consider subscribing. I rarely ever ask for it, but it would be awesome if you haven't yet. So yeah, let's get into the video. But these Orkans are just hammering in so much firepower. They recharge so quickly. The firepower from the Nemesis itself, from its built-in rockets, is very substantial too. Look, this is only the rockets firing from the Nemesis here. Okay, well, he got shot by some lasers from somewhere too. But they are, trust me, they're really powerful, and you have them ready all the time. That's the interesting thing about it, is that those rockets are always ready for you. Look at the damage output from those Orkans, man. So here we go, firing at this guy, but he's gonna phase shift right through that. He saw the Nemesis, absorber shield. He knew there was gonna be some built-in weapon firepower coming, so he used the angler ability, which makes him vulnerable now. That means from this moment on, he gets killed. Unfortunately, he has the spear weapons. He has the harpoon weapons, so he goes right through my shields. But in this case, it's okay, because I can phase shift too, and I have at least used his angler ability prior to that, so I was able to give him a lot of damage. So bam, and then I got killed. But that was a quick, really good situation with the Nemesis. Let's hop into the next one. And I gotta say, guys, I really didn't play the Nemesis much, but with these Orkans, with the ultimate Orkans, the Nemesis is actually really good. Because now you don't have lower firepower than all the other robots, even though you're only running 2 weapons, you know? And now you have the same firepower, plus the ability to bring these shields. Mobility is pretty good as well, decent amount of HP. The shields pop up all the time, and even improve higher firepower when you block damage with them. Unfortunately, this is one of the matches that maybe I've already shown it, maybe no. There's a video I've made where I show the Rook Titan in the same match. The enemy has 3 Crisis Reaper setups here. And I forgot for a moment that the Reapers are able to ignore my shields. So I have 344,000 HP, 100% full HP, plus Last Stand, plus my Absorber Shield. 100% full Nemesis. Look at this. Boom, 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 boom. One single Crisis Reaper setup unloads on me and I'm immediately taken out of the game. With a 100% fully loaded, fully maxed Nemesis with 350k HP, plus the Last Stand and the shield. All of it doesn't matter. A single salvo from a setup that reaches 1,100 meters far ends me immediately, but with my Absorber Shield running. Just showing you how absolutely ridiculously game-breaking this is. It's absolutely out of control. This should never be allowed to happen in this game. Never. But Pixonic just sells you this stuff now. Here, buy the instant kill against anything. A Titan would have taken the same amount of damage because these weapons go right through the resistance. Fenrir would have taken the same amount of damage for the same reason. Even a Falcon would be gone. It doesn't matter. Anyways, we're here in free-for-all, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna absolutely ruin the enemy team in free-for-all with a 20-kill streak. Actually, wait. I think I use 2 Nemesis for it, but it's gonna be 20 kills with this Nemesis, taking apart the entire free-for-all match. This will be insane. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure you're gonna enjoy that one here. So let's go for it. But he dropped me to last stand though, so pretty good strong fighting that he did. He did not really allow me to get a good angle on him with the rockets. So here we have a Capri coming up. And he's coming out in the open, which means I can just activate that extra shield, block his firepower, and just delete him instantly. The lags, of course, make it a little difficult sometimes to plan the shots ahead, but it is at least possible most of the time. Here comes an enemy Typhon. He has cloak detection, cloaking sensor, or no, disguise unit or something, or the beak drone, I don't know. So he was cloaked, that's why I couldn't kill him instantly. But shortly after, I was able to finish him off. And yeah, so you saw his suppression shot. His blackout didn't go through my shield, of course, because I have this absorber. And yeah, so now we're getting shot from behind. It's a bit of a tricky situation, because I wanted that Imugi, actually. But now we're going to focus first the Bendy Bullet monster over here, which is another Capri, it seems. Interesting. And just with the Orkans, I killed him already 70%, and then I used the extra rockets. Really, really interesting setup, man. This Nemesis, if you get the chance to play this on the test server or something, guys, or also perhaps maybe you do have some of those Orkans, and you have a Nemesis, try it. If you do have a chance, try it, because it's really, really fun to use it, and it's finally a Nemesis that's fun to play. To me, always the firepower was not enough, not sufficient for to running the Nemesis, because the built-in weapons are no argument for me for adding firepower, really, because you don't have them ready at any moment you want. You can't fire them at a button's press. You need to activate shield first. Also, what's very strange about the Nemesis is that the Nemesis does not get the ability to activate and fire his built-in weapons and keep his shield. You know, the Ares is different. The Ares, you can pop the, activate the shield, and then trigger shield, click the button again to fire your built-in weapons at the moment you want, and your active Ares shield will remain active for the entire 8 seconds duration, regardless of whether or not you fire your built-in weapons early, you know? So the shield will stay the same duration. Pay attention to the Nemesis. If you activate your shield, your built-in weapons early, then your shield will drop early too. So Pixonic robs you of your absorber shield for this reason. I don't know why this Pixonic decided to make it so that that the shield drops faster because you empty your weapons faster. It makes no sense. That the shield is a defense system and it runs for this and this duration. Whether you shoot your built-in weapons a bit earlier or a little later shouldn't make a difference for the duration of the shield, but it does. If you drop that shield, oh man, I'm taking so much damage here because he's inside the shield too, but I can immediately kill him, which is funny. And then unfortunately, he got me disabled. Even though I activated my phase shift, I don't know how that happened, but after that, I'm just gonna activate the next shield and boom, bye-bye Angler Boy. It is such a powerful setup, man. This Nemesis is so much fun. Actually becoming a bit of a favorite of mine. Not the most favorite, you know, that's the crisis with 4 Thermites now. But yeah, the Nemesis is really getting fun. Also, they're reworking Vortex. So they're making it a more, more powerful, buffing Vortex. Perhaps the Vortex Nemesis could be something to try out too. So definitely something to look forward to. Now this guy, I don't know, he's a Titan, but he just plays 100% sissy mode. I mean, he's like really not interested in this battle. It's like he's looking at me the whole time, but he's not interested in actually fighting me. So I'm finding an angle from where I can finally shoot him, launching all my built-in rockets at him too, but he just flies up, basically missing most of my built-in rockets there, and then he flies away. He does not want this battle. He's like not interested. And here you see my Orkans, despite the stats saying they have 350 meters range, they don't allow you to target something at 350 meters range. Maybe they fly this far, but they don't actually track enemies this far. Here, this battle, he doesn't stand a chance, man. I'm just coming around, blocking his firepower, reinforcing the built-in weapons even further, and making it so that he takes like so much damage so quickly and being unable to shoot me at the same time. The mobility of the Nemesis allows you to really have enforced battles on the enemy. Enforce the combat. Here, this guy really made it difficult for me with his angler, because I don't really want to fight him face hogging him because he's an angler. At the same time, he doesn't really allow me to use my line of sight earlier. Now I'm bringing up the shield eventually, and I don't know why he didn't activate his angler ability. I just don't understand it, because it must have been ready. There's no way his angler ability was not ready. I don't understand why he wasn't using it. Of course, I would have had my phase shift for it. I would have had the phase shift ready to not get blinded by him. But why did he not use the ability? I just don't understand. So now he's coming around the corner, already running through, but he's got phase shift. So I'm sending the next rockets at him. I'm taking a lot of damage myself. This time he's gonna use the angler rockets. The angler ability. I'm using my phase shift, and after the phase shift, you know, I have my shield ready again. And boom, bye-bye, angler. No chance for him there. What can he do? That phase shift really makes the Nemesis the boss. Without the phase shift between your shields, you would very often just be killed. But that phase shift makes a complete difference, because especially when you have it skilled and it lasts longer, 30%, like I have it here, it lasts long enough to get your shield back up. Every time. You see this Titan here? I'm down to 60,000 HP, now 20,000, and I was able to drop him by 30%. And you know what happens then? I'm just gonna do the same thing again. Boom, popping the shield and coming in with full firepower, and boom, he loses another 30%. Then I phase shift, walk around the corner. You know what happens next? I get my shield ready. Pop, shield is ready, and full firepower again. In this case, though, I was running low on ammo, because actually, I think this was the first Nemesis until now. Was it? Or was it the second one? I'm not sure. I don't have, for some reason, I must skill it now when I want to use it more. I don't have the passive healing skill for some reason. I don't understand why. Because normally I have the passive healing skill, pilot skill running. Here, see this? It says 350 meter targeting, and I'm shooting him at 340, and my rockets just fly straight forward. They don't hit him at all. Only after 300 meters they begin to track him, which is not according to the stats. But apparently it just means the rockets do fly 350 meters far, but they don't track at 350. It's a little weird that the stats say 350 though. Yeah. So I really need to skill the pilot skill that I can have the target, the passive healing, because I would have had 60,000, 70,000 HP more ready in the previous battle if I had that pilot skill. So phase shifting here, so I don't get hit by his frog splash and by his suppression, and then we're gonna activate that shield, block the firepower, and full firepower ahead. After his reflector dies, we can do a lot of damage to him, and then, yeah, okay, we're taking damage from behind as well, but now I can drop the Lucha and then probably get killed. Yeah, that was just too much shooting me from behind too. But yeah, another Titan got killed. The Titan was the problem, really. A Mars robot probably would not have had a chance to beat me there, but when he shoots into my flank the whole time, and the Titan keeps me busy for so long because he got so much HP, then yeah, this is what it is. Beautiful setup, so much fun to play, ladies and gents. Let me show you the stats. They're right here with 20 kills and 9 million damage with 2 or 3 Nemesis use. I'm not quite sure. So yeah, what do you think about the Nemesis, the Ultimate Orkan version? Tell me, do you like the setup too? See you in the next videos, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good one. Manni signing off. Bye-bye.